Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, maybe even leave a comment. All those really do help out the channel a ton. So today's product I want to share with you is a wireless gaming controller for your Nintendo Switch. It is by a company called NYXI, and it is the Ice Cracked controller. Go ahead and check out the description, which will have a link that will tell you basically where you can pick this controller up for yourself. But let's go ahead and break down everything about it and get into the details. Okay, so like I said, this product is from a company called NYXI, and it is the Ice Cracked wireless controller. Once you order it, it's going to simply come in this box right here, pretty straightforward. You're going to get the controller itself, and this is what it looks like. So we're going to go over all the details, how it works, and how it stacks up to the standard licensed Nintendo controller and all that kind of stuff. But in addition to the controller, you're also going to get a USB Type-C charging cable to power it up. And then you're going to get the instruction manual, which is going to go over how you control some of the various features. So let's go ahead and dive into it and show you everything this controller can do.
So overall, I like the design. The cracked look kind of gives it a really unique look to it. I will say, though, that they painted the inside of the joysticks, and so you do feel a little bit of the bumps, but personally, it didn't affect my gameplay. All the other buttons feel great. The response time is wonderful. There's no lag that I can tell, and everything's pretty much on par with what you would expect as far as controls are with the licensed Nintendo stuff. Another thing I want to touch on is the sync button. It syncs really nicely, just like the standard Nintendo controllers, and it also doesn't like lose its sync like sometimes you find with other third parties. So it retains that syncing ability, which is perfect. Okay, so when you compare the two controllers, they are the exact same size. You will notice that this controller is a lot lighter, and that has to do with, I believe, the battery life. The battery life is a lot less. It only will cover 6 hours, so you do need to charge it every night if you plan to do long game playing sessions. It also does not have the NFC in the middle, so that is the only thing it is lacking. However, it does have the vibration modes, and it also is motion controlled, so it does have all those features, but everything's pretty much the same. The joysticks themselves are also the same size, so if you like joystick covers, this will work for that feature too. Okay, so one of the cool features of it is the LED lights that glows through the cracks. You can simply control those by clicking the little triangle button, and you will cycle through the 8 different colors and pick the one that looks best to you. So here is a screenshot of the different lighting modes. Besides the static mode, you can actually create different unique features depending on your gameplay where the lights change. So hold down the triangle button, and then you're going to hold down the plus button at the same time, and then you're going to select those previous modes. So like A is going to create a breathing effect. It's kind of hard to see with my camera because it's adjusting with the light. But if you then continue to hold down the plus and the triangle button and then like do the B mode, that's going to activate the vibration. So whenever it vibrates, the lights will turn on. And then when you hold down the triangle button and the plus button again, if you do like X, that's going to activate the joystick control. And once again, you can also hit the triangle button and change the colors that will be featured in each mode. So it lets you do lots of little customized stuff, which is kind of cool. If you are playing at night and the lightness bothers you, you can hold down the triangle, the plus button, and then basically on the D-pad here, press the up or down arrows, and it will adjust the brightness of the lights. I really don't notice a big difference with this during the day, but I could see maybe if you're playing in a really dark space and you don't want the light on that, you can dim it down. But I leave it in its standard mode. Another feature you can change is the rumble feature. So how you do that is you're going to hold down the T button, and then you're going to use, once again, the D-pad up and down, and you can change it. Basically, it has 3 different modes. I like it on the middle one. I think it's a good rumble to it, but if it's not strong enough, you can go up, or if it's just too much, you can go down. So just setting that you like. Okay, so turbo mode. Now this is kind of perfect for certain games or like arcade shooting games. And how that works is it's going to basically rapid fire any controller button that you want. So hold down the T button and then select whatever trigger button you want to use. You can also adjust how long it's going to continuously press that button. So you'll do that by holding down the T button and then the plus or minus button. In the 3 standard settings, there's 5 seconds, 15 seconds, and 25 seconds. So if you're playing like a game like Fortnite, you can have your gun where it's automatically firing, or you can do something like in Animal Crossing, which I'm going to show you here right now, of where it will automatically keep pressing the button when you're talking to somebody. Or you can even set it up, if you're going to craft like a bunch of things, you can set it up to where it'll auto-craft automatically. Or if you're on one of the little adventure islands and you want to chop down a bunch of trees, you can set it up to where it's constantly swinging that axe and you run around with the axe swinging. So it can be very helpful depending on what game you want to use it with. So overall, it is a great third-party controller. It has a pretty nice price point compared to the licensed brand. Like I said, it basically operates the exact same way. The only negative thing about it is it does have a lower battery life. And then if you are a heavy NFC reader, it's not going to have that feature either, but most third parties don't have that feature built into it. So if you are looking for a wireless pro controller that has the rumble features, the motion features, and all that stuff, you should totally check this one out, as I definitely think it is worth investing into this one if you like the look. Okay, guys, that is everything. So like I said, check out the description. There'll be a link there if you want to check it out for yourself. If there was something I didn't cover, feel free to hit me up in the comments section. I do typically respond to those. And like I said, if you felt this video was helpful, be sure to leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, sharing with a friend. All those help out the channel a ton. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.